Hello ladies, here's the sewer scope from today's inspection. Where we are in that downstairs bathroom. Clean out. Kind of a rough clean out. The cap itself was held in there more with caulk than anything else. I hope the new cap works better. We're in cast iron here. I apologize for the quality of the picture, at least for the first maybe half of the push moving forward. It's going to fog up a little bit as we go along. In hindsight, I probably should have ran a little bit of water, but knowing that you guys have had issues with roots, I didn't want to run too much water right off the bat, just because there's more of a tendency to go underwater. So it'll get to the point where it's really not very visible here for until we get maybe till about the 40-foot mark. And then we run into another set of issues. But cast iron, typical corrosion, nothing out of the ordinary here. It's expected that it's going to get coarse and bumpy like this with age. So 37 feet, this is the mark where we see our first growth of roots, and this is where we change over to clay pipe. That is the issue. So that water is going to clear off the lens a little bit and make it a little bit easier. But unfortunately, at this point now we're underwater, and you can see all of the paper products being held in here. There's a big mass ahead that takes me a little while to get past. That black blob right there on the screen, that's the mass that I'm dealing with. We'll see in just a minute. It'll clear out, but you'll see that the pipe is almost completely blocked by roots, and it's catching paper products, it's holding it, and then it kind of creates a dam or a backlog. So again, you said that the last time that the pipe was cleaned out was about a year ago. That's pretty aggressive root growth. If they did a good job cleaning the pipe out, you would expect that it wouldn't come back in a year. I mean, maybe not that much, but it's not out of the question. But I would, again, every time I get the pipe cleaned out, I'd want to have a video from start to finish showing the pipe's clear, we're not holding water in any places, and everything is flowing the way it's supposed to flow. And then you'll get a handle on how quickly the roots grow back. Here's that mass that I was talking about, and you see that the pipe is almost completely backed up here, right at about the 53-foot mark, 52.5 feet. That will push past some of this, but that section right there, till about 60 feet, right about here, can't see what's going on. I'll turn a little bit more water on. I'll flush the toilet just to try to clear off the lens. But the other thing about getting the pipe cleaned is that once you get it cleaned, you want to go through there and make sure that there are no issues. Again, so 63 feet, the pipe is almost completely blocked off. Now, in this section, I can't tell what type of pipe this is. It's really, really hard to see. Notice the black ring around those connection points. That looks like a gasketed hub on a length of pipe, whether it's a plastic pipe, cement pipe. I really can't tell. We'll definitely switch back to clay, coming up right about, I think it's 96 feet, maybe less than that. Maybe it's right up here. No, same. So root growth coming in. again, black gasket around there. It's more of a modern pipe. I wouldn't say it's anything that's older. And now here's the clay pipe again. You can see the roots growing around that. It is a dirty pipe from start to finish. I know it's a sewer pipe. You're expecting that it's going to be dirty, but this is really just holding a lot of stuff. So knowing that you've got at least a couple of places where there's the city connection. So that's the city main line right there. Knowing that you've got at least two sections that are almost completely clogged up with roots, I would not wait too long to have it cleaned out again. And then again, you wanna be able to see that it's clear, and that there aren't any roots that are left over. If you use a smaller cutter head, like a 2-inch cutter head, you're only going to do so much. You know, you might you might leave 30%, 25%, 40%, we don't know, of root growth left in there. You may not get it all. You want to be sure that you're getting all of, all or as much of the roots out as possible. I'm going to pull back. You'll get a little better view going backwards. We go underwater again in that area around between, let's say, 40 feet and 61 feet. But again, you get a little bit better view going back. The camera lens is a little bit clearer going this direction. Once I get to that section again, I will take a little time to see if I can pick up one, the type of material that this section of pipe is, and then I'll again just revisit some of the sections of the pipe, trying to figure out what's going on in that lower section. This is me just swapping out some disinfectant wipes. I clean off my cable as I pull back. So periodically I'll stop to get rid of the dirty wipes that are on there, put on fresh wipes so I can clean off as I'm going back. Yeah, so here's that spot where it's either water or, I mean, yeah, there it is. It is water. So we're holding water in that spot. It's not flowing. So there's definitely something going on there. So I would definitely recommend having the pipe cleaned and then further evaluated. Please reach out to me with any questions, or if you need any resources. I'm always happy to help.